My mom met me in the orphanage and we became in love, so she adopted me. But before that, she brought me to the US to get some surgery and then back to the Uzbekistan. My parents dropped me off because I have one leg, and in that country they can't really afford to take care of a disabled person. There's a lot of poverty there.
Very few adoptions had been successful in Uzbekistan, and none of them had ever been done by a foreign single woman. So I was told that she would never be able to be adopted, and that's when I made the decision to just get her medical needs met, because I knew if she could at least fend for herself that she would have a better chance at life.
The kids would always chase after my leg, which made me mad, and I cried a lot because they took my leg away, so I would have to chase after them. I was the only girl who played soccer, but really a lot of the kids didn't like me playing team games because one thing, I had one leg, and the other thing is that every time they would kick my leg, it's really painful, and they would start crying. So turns out that team sports was not the thing for me. When we came here, my mom introduced me to triathlons, and the first triathlon I did was with a flat tire. No running leg, so I used my walking leg, which weighed 10 pounds. And it was actually a very hard triathlon, but I smiled throughout the whole time. It's actually not a genetic thing, it's ABS, which is amniotic bending syndrome. The egg in the mother can break and the fibers attack me, so that's why my fingers are round. And they stop the growth of my fingers and my leg. And if they're little, especially when they're boys, I tell them it's a robot leg, and then they get all excited about it. And their mouth just opens up and their eyes are wide open. They're like, oh my goodness, what is this? And they get all excited. I'm thankful the way I was made, and I tell them that they can do anything through him. And so it's not a big deal. I can still do things like they can. I can ride, I can walk, I can run. The thing is that I don't have a biking leg, and that's what I really need for biking, because every time I bike, my leg tends to bleed because it's not designed for biking. I want something like this so I can do triathlons better and not be in pain. It doesn't really matter, I can still run and do triathlons. I'm very excited. I hope the waves are calm today. Last week it was very rough. So I'm walking on a broken foot, and it's been almost 3 years. This foot lasted 3 years, so good thing it's under warranty. But the running leg, I still need another running leg for other years I'm going to be training. I'm aiming for 2016 Paralympics in triathlon, but I'm also aiming for London for next year. In September I have Beijing. That's a world championship triathlon. So I'm excited.